Hi everyone, welcome to another Woolen yarn box unboxing. So today we are going to unbox our December box and I'm so excited. We have a really cool theme, and as you can see you're already getting a sneak peek at the colorway with this amazing hat we're about to talk about. And so the theme is a Nordic winter. Which I think is amazing. It has this like hygge feeling to it. It's got neutrals, pops of color, and so we'll show all of that. If you're new to a Woolen yarn box, you're in for a treat. These boxes are unlike any other subscription box out there. They give you an all-immersive yarning experience into places you knit, crochet, and make all day, every month straight to your door. So what does that mean if you get an all-immersive experience? Well, we're not just going to give you colors and a special colorway, but we're also going to give you charms, one of a kind from Sam's Tiny Trinkets that reflect that place you're visiting that month. You're going to get an 8-ounce candle, a lanolin lotion bar, or a wool wash. You're going to get a knit or crochet pattern, depending on if you're a knitter or a crocheter. And you're going to get little mystery extra goodies that go with that place. And you're going to get a sewn goodie. Could be anything from a pencil case to a project bag to a trinket pouch. The possibilities are endless. So you're always getting that feel of that special place you're visiting in that month. And you're smelling it. Sometimes you're tasting it if we give a tasty little treat. And so you're always getting something you also need. So a project bag one month, but then maybe a needle case another, a notions pouch another month. Like I said, the possibilities are endless, and they're always something super crafty and wonderful for you to make with sometimes new and exciting techniques. So yeah, they can vary from easy to sometimes a little bit more difficult for a little bit of a challenge, but they're always keeping us on our toes. So I'm going to talk about this pattern right off the bat because I just think it is the cutest little hat, especially for the upcoming colder months. So this is the Frolic paper bag hat, and this is by Alexis Winslow. It is just the most unique little hat, and I just thought it was absolutely perfect for the December season. It reminds me of like, I don't know, elves or something, like a little elf hat, because your ponytail gets to hang out. How cute is this? So if you're wanting to just look cute, or if you're going like skiing or ice skating, this is absolutely adorable. So it is the Frolic paper bag hat by Alex Winslow. It's even cuter in the back. It has this like little braid going on. Let me show you that. So it has this little braided bow. So it's got like a little tie here, so you can tighten your hat around your ponytail. So super cute. I imagine you could even turn it and like put your little bow up here if you wanted to. But I'm absolutely loving it. I think it's so cute. Obviously you're getting a sneak peek at the yarn. So let me just dive into that because you've already seen how pretty it is. I'll actually show you up close. So it's got these really nice pops of color. Of course, that pine foresty green. It's all about a Nordic winter this December, and I just think that these colors are perfect for the holiday season. Whether you celebrate Christmas or not, these colors are going to work for you for December. They're snowy, they're also foresty, they have a great vibe. They all, and I'll show you the colorway and then I'll show you the inspiration because they all came from the fabric that we picked for our project bag this month. So here it is. How amazing is that? So we always have tons of Christmas boxes and options to choose from. I picked a cranberry color to go with my hat. I'm just kind of mixing and playing with those greens and the cranberry reds. This is actually mulled wine. And I think this sweater is by Kirsten Rivetta, but I can't remember the name. It's escaping me. I'll have to look that up. But here is the colorway. This is on our 80/20 base, which your box defaults to unless you tell us 2 weeks before the 7th of each month, and we will change it for you. Crocheters, if you want a thicker base, you can do worsted or GK or bulky. You just have to let us know that you're a crocheter, and we'll include the pattern for crochet, which I'll show you in a minute. But I just love, this is like the ultimate hygge colorway. Like it has the neutrals in there for that neutral vibe, but then it has these sort of reminiscent of a forest and sort of holiday cranberries and reds. Really beautiful. So the inspiration from this came from this gorgeous Nordic fabric that we purchased. Obviously, it's going to be all about like Fair Isle knitting and sweaters and pine. There's some gingerbread houses there. So really gorgeous. We've given it red accents on the side. Little sock sack. It is box bottomed, so you're going to have plenty of room for your project with a gorgeous red. It could even be green on the inside, but really beautiful bag. And so the colorway, and I'll show you what it looks like on one of our crocheters bases, which this is a non-superwash worsted, which I think this colorway comes up really gorgeous on. And it goes with the bag. So if you want to see that in 80/20 again, it just grabs all of those really gorgeous neutrals and then obviously the greens, and it ties them all together. So if you are not a knitter and you are not making this was done in an 80/20. We've obviously used the mini for the brim. Our talented test knitter, Rachel, Creative Yarnaholic, made this Frolic paper bag hat for me, and she did a perfect job. It is in a size small. If you are a crocheter, we have a small, adorable holiday project for you. And I haven't attached my pom-poms yet because I want to show you how that's going to work. But it is the gnome wine bottle topper, because we all might want to give this season, and what would be better than a bottle of wine and a little gnome topper atop that. So here is the little gnome topper. Let me get his little booper out. Here we go. There he is. And so you would get a pom-pom that goes in here, but your pom-pom has, and maybe for crocheters, I'll try to throw in a pom-pom there. Your pom-pom, if you get them from us, is going to have like a loop inside there. You can take a darning needle. So I've left it off so I can show you. You can take a darning needle and actually attach your pom-pom into your, like right under his little booper. You can attach your pom-pom there. And what's going to happen is his little beard is going to lay on your wine bottle, sticking out like that, and it's going to look so cute on the wine bottle. So again, it's these gorgeous colors, and then this would go atop your wine. And I just think it's so cute. I even have one I was kind of playing around with, giving him like a little black beard, because he'd be cute with that too. So these are your crocheted gnome hats. Obviously, I think this would also be great. It's kind of large, but if you like I like putting stuff on my tables and things like that. I think this would be super cute if you hung them somewhere too. You could easily make a little I-cord loop and use this as some sort of little hang, little gnome hang, and I think it would be adorable for the holidays. It's just a thought. But this can be done in worsted or DK. This one in particular was done in our DK base. And I just think it's so cute. So if you give these as a gift, I think they're the perfect holiday gift. So yeah, obviously Rachel gave us a little brim. She does all our crochet samples too. And I just think it's so cute. Look at his little booper and his beard. So that is by Nana's Crafty Home. And that's for all the crocheters. Remember, if you are a crocheter, just leave it in the notes. Say, I'm a crocheter and I want the DK base or the worsted base or whichever thicker base that you want. And we will include the pattern in your box instead of this pretty little hat pattern thing going on here. Crochet always changes up just like the knitting does. Sometimes we do socks, sometimes we do hats, sometimes we do mittens. Can always be different, but always something fun. So in all of our boxes, we always have, like I said, it's an all-immersive yarning experience. We always have Sam's Tiny Trinkets, and they are always one of a kind. So this month, Sammy made some little like tree trunk, like carved out little gnome looking charms. So they are not wooden, they are polymer clay. She has just made them look wooden. They look really amazing with little mittens and a little holly charm to match our green and red theme. that we kind of have going on here. So I will show you that. She took some footage here that's amazing of her putting on her little charm and using it on her project. Isn't that absolutely amazing? She just does such a great job. The realism in the wood grain is just absolutely fantastic. And his little mittens and booper are so cute. He's like cold in the winter. And he's a little Nordic gnome. It's adorable. So for those of you getting the full box, you will get 2 charms. The basic box, which I'll remind you for those of you that don't like scent, which we're about to talk about, the basic box option does not come with the scented goodies. It also does not come with the sewn goodie. It's only going to come with your yarn, which is a one-of-a-kind colorway you'll never see again. And it's going to come with 1 charm. Usually it's the more intricate charm, but if you let us know 2 weeks before the 7th, we will reflect a change if you want the other charm, like the holly. But the basic box is just the basics, so it's mystery extra goodie, it's yarn, and it's charm. Just 1 charm. Full box is 2. So we want you to smell a Nordic winter. And so for me, that's going to be fresh snow. It's going to be pine sort of scents, things like that. That's going to be like outdoorsy and fresh snow, sort of fresh fallen snow smells. And so what does that smell like? You'll have to wait and find out. But we always give an 8-ounce candle. It does come in like a different colored tin, sometimes decorated with like little florals on top. It all depends. Sometimes it's a different color. Oh, this was our mermaid box. So this one has like a sea salt and floral smell to it. But you always get an 8-ounce tin. And these are great. They burn for quite a bit of time. They're soy wax candles. They're 100% hand poured by us. We do this right here at Woolen Fibers in the kitchen. Most of the time Jarrett is pouring them. He loves making all of our candles. But yeah, you get a generous 8-ounce tin. Remember, shipping is free on these boxes. So it's an amazing opportunity to get an 8-ounce candle at a major discount in our subscription boxes without having to pay the weight of the shipping for candles and all these other amazing goodies. So you get your candle. You also get a lanolin lotion bar or a wool wash bar. So I'll show you the lanolin lotion bar first. This box, let me think where we're at. So this one will be soap. This one I think is going to be a lanolin lotion bar because our November is soap. So it usually alternates. So if November is the wool wash bar, December will be lanolin lotion bar. And this one, oh, this one's so good. This must have been October. So good. It's like a pumpkin spice sort of smell. So the lanolin lotion bars are always these where you can remove the top and they're spin up like almost like a deodorant stick type of style. And so you spin this up, you run it through your hands, and then work with your yarn. I always tell everybody your yarn is going to smell absolutely amazing when you take it back out of your beautiful project bag. It's going to smell like the place you're visiting in December. So smell that fresh fallen snow and that pine. And it will be a Nordic winter for you all around when you light your candle and you use your yarn. It also conditions your yarn. It's a lanolin lotion bar. So in addition to conditioning your hands, it's also going to do wonders for the wool that you're working with. If it's not a lanolin lotion bar, it's going to be a wool wash. So wool wash bars can come in all kinds of shapes. Sometimes we color them, sometimes we leave them natural, but we always have it themed and it's always scented like the place we're visiting. Just as an example, because we seem to have mermaid stuff lying all around. I love the mermaid one. I use this in the dye studio right now. But our mermaid box back in, I believe it was July, came with an actual mermaid tail, and this is a wool wash bar. We hand pour these here, and they're usually about 3 to 4 ounces of soap. It lasts really long, even for me, and I'm constantly washing and dyeing yarn. And I use these bars myself. They are absolutely amazing to condition the wool and to do its job when you're doing your blocking and washing your socks and things like that in your projects. But it does last a pretty long time. I get a lot of uses out of this bar. So what you're going to do is you're going to run this through your hands in the water. You're just going to make the water slightly cloudy in appearance. And then it's a no rinse wool wash. So you just put your project in there, soak it for 10, 15 minutes. Some people do up to 30. If it's a non-superwash wool, you don't want to soak it way too long. But you soak for, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes, wring out your goodies, hang them up to dry. But it'll always come in something themed. So for Nordic winter, it would have been something that was like a snowflake or something like that we did one year. But always to theme and always super exciting. So head on over to woolenwomenfiber.com. We have these special boxes that are still for pre-order, I believe. Let me look at a calendar. I always forget if it's the 22nd or 23rd. It is the 23rd, which is actually coincidentally Thanksgiving Day. So the pre-orders for this will close the 23rd. So make sure to pre-order your box. These goodies, these designs, these colors, it's all going to be gone on the 23rd. So we don't replicate the colors. We don't make them after the box has been released. So get them while you can. Get all your matching goodies. Oh, and I forgot one thing. In addition to all of these amazing goodies you're going to get, the bag, the yarn, the charms, your patterns, whether it be the hat or this, free download codes for the patterns, and a candle and the lanolin lotion bar, you're also gonna get an extra special little mystery goodie, and we always reveal that in the unboxing videos. So let me show that to you now. That's going to be a little snowflake ornament, and of course it has to be wooden to match this Huga gorgeous Nordic winter theme where everything is sort of neutral and very minimalistic and pine and fresh fallen snow. So head on over to woolenwomenfiber.com. Don't miss out on all these amazing goodies for December. We are celebrating all things pine, holly, snow, and winter with you this December. We wish you absolutely the happiest of holidays. I can't even believe Thanksgiving is so quickly approaching. And all the fun makes. Don't stress yourself out too much making all the gifts. But if you do, you could crank these out in no time. Head on over to woolenwomenfiber.com and get your amazing December Nordic winter box today. Bye.